Show. The Coco Show. It's chocolate, baby. The Coco Show. The Coco Show. It's about to go crazy. Run it, run it, run it. Yeah, yeah. Run it. I'ma say it how I want it. All the time. Grab the mic to speak so I can say what's on my mind. I'ma say it how I want it. All the time. Grab the mic to speak so I can say what's on my mind. I'ma say it how I want it. All the time. Grab the mic to speak so I can say what's on my mind. I'ma say it how I want it. All the time. Grab the mic to speak so I can say what's on my mind. Yeah, it's not a hassle. You just don't wanna do right. Stick into it, your behavior. We calling that thing irrational. Oh yeah. This 3-piece suit I'm in is fashionable. But I'm in it to win it, yeah, get in this life, we're living it so hashtagable. Keep repeating all the same old things, getting all the same old games. Let's get something that's braggable. Oh yeah. So we can start to live it up, cause we'll never give it up, yeah. Coco Show. It's chocolate, baby. The Coco Show. It's about to go crazy. What's up? It's KDS here, the Coco Show podcast, man. We are switching some things up, trying something new today, and I definitely wanted to share it with you guys. But before we get into all that, we want to say what's up to all our fans listening out there around the world. Thank you so much for your support and for your streams and for downloads and, for all of that. Much appreciated. We thank you so much, Freedom K Radio, for all that you've done and helping us get that reach to all those people, and for all that you do. It's much appreciated. And we like to thank, of course, our host of the show, who's not here today, David, and all the Mike Cheesesteak folk down there listening. Appreciate you. We hear you. We see you. We appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, man. So we're in a new day. For me, it's kind of an early start in the day, and it's actually, for me, it's 3 a.m. That's right, 3 a.m. shooting a podcast, right? But I definitely wanted to do this today. I said I was, and kind of let the day get by, but I know he's like, man, wait, would you just say what it is? Would you just tell us what it is, Nate? Come on, man, we ain't got all day. You're right. I'm sorry. Today on this podcast, I have right in front of me in this little box. You hear the box? I got this box in front of me, and it is an Ancestry DNA activation kit. For y'all out there who may not know, I assume the majority know what this is. If you are out there listening, and you're like, what's an Ancestry DNA kit? I'm going to tell you real quick. Essentially, this is a kit that helps you find, lost relatives, lost family members, cousins, uncles. Shows you kind of where you originated from. I'm talking original folks. It actually tells you percentages of your nationality. That kind of makes up who you are. Because, of course, I have questions about a lot of that stuff. But there's one main reason that I want to do this, and that is to find my father. I know that there's a lot of people out there that might be listening that, may, have other family members that you might want to reach out to, but have never done this kit before, or, might have heard stories about it, not really sure. I want you to know I sit in that same boat with you. But I said one other time that I was going to find my father, and I made an attempt, and I want to tell y'all got a little bit about that, man. But I started looking for my father one other time, and what I did was went on this website. It was just through Google or something like that, and I wanted to just try to find him based off the name information that I had. And I got 50 results in the area that I was looking at, and ended up being that I called a few other guys who had girls or wives or whatever, and so when I got on the phone with them, they kind of received it as me calling saying, "Oh, I'm trying to find my father, and I was looking to see if I could speak to this guy, maybe ask him some questions." And then there was all this hesitation from the ladies saying, "Oh no, that can't be right. That can't be right," almost as if he was cheating, And I ain't trying to mess up nobody's relationship, man. Let's be real. So anyway, I had stopped doing it that way because I was, I was pretty sure I was messing up some guys' days that I have no idea who they are. So I said this year I wanted to take a different approach, but I didn't want to wait on it. I will say that I bought this kit online for $59.99. I think it was on sale online. It took about 7 to 10 days for this kit to come to me, and I actually moved in the process. So I was like hoping it wouldn't get lost in transition, but it didn't. It found me. So I got this kit, and I've now been sitting on it for maybe about 3 or 4 days. Only because I wanted to do this podcast and be able to kind of share this experience kind of with you. So when I say that, I'm saying to you that not only will I tell you a little bit about this kid, kind of why I was doing it. Like I said, it was about my father. I'm actually going to do it on the show. I'm going to open this kit. I'm going to actually go through it, read it. Hopefully I don't bore anybody with that, but kind of give you the ins and outs as far as what this kit might be asking you. In addition, I'm going to try to shoot a video on this other camera here. And, like I said, if you guys want to see the actual kit or the process or kind of the things that come with it or what you have to do, you'll kind of see that firsthand. Because I'll say this, I went looking on like YouTube trying to see a few different videos of people who did this test. And usually they've already done a test. They just got the results back. And it tells you how they felt about it before, during, and then after. Show you the test results maybe here and there on their phone or digital platform. But I actually want to show you the kit. I want to show you what it looks like. I want to show you what's in it. I want to read a little bit about it. I'm actually going to do it. So, you'll kind of have a better understanding, hopefully, at the end of this podcast of if anyone out there wants to kind of take this test and go that route and trying to find a loved one or family member, kind of what to expect when trying to, invest in a kit like this. This is not, an endorsement or anything from Ancestry DNA. They did not provide this kit for free. I paid it out of my pocket. This is no advertising or anything like that. This is just something that I wanted to do, like I said, to find my father. In addition, I wanted to share with our listeners. So I hope you get something out of it. And if this is not for you, I understand, You probably like, man, I came here for a podcast. You ain't talking smiggity giggity. You're right. You can check next week's episode if that's for if that's the case. If not, man, sit back, relax. I hope you enjoy this show, man. We got some upcoming things too that I will not announce yet. I will wait to do the show, but some exciting things coming up, hopefully, man, and some new people we're gonna get to meet and talk to, and I'm just excited about all of it. So stay tuned, man. Coco Show is not done. We are not done. In addition, before we actually get into the kid and kind of some of the stories and all this other stuff, man, I want to share with you guys. I got a new release out. It's a new EP out called Her. I created this EP and I put it out on a beginning, I think it was February 1st, if I'm not mistaken. But it's got 6 tracks on it, man. Very proud of them. Definitely want you guys to go check it out. I may put maybe 1 or 2 songs. We'll do a little break. Maybe I'll share one of the songs with you guys so you can hear it. In addition to that, man, like I said, just go check the album out. It's doing well. I also have, I want to do a shout out actually before I get into it. I want to do a shout out to my girl Leanne Connor. She's actually the cover art for this EP. So I just want to say thank you for that and see you tomorrow. Anyway, in addition to that, we do have Indie Network actually featuring one of my songs, Craven, on their network, their radio platform. It's going to be broadcast on 54 FM satellite stations for an entire month. So I'm looking forward to that. It's actually going to happen on the next show. Once I get dates and everything, I'll definitely share with you guys. And if you want to tune in, you're more than welcome to. This show will actually stay up forever, so you can always go back and listen to it if you miss it when it's actually broadcast. My song Craven has been out for a while now. Very, very happy about that song. It's a reminder about craving, man. You know, a lot of people don't understand, like, craving. There's all types of cravings, from food to people to things to money to drugs to sex, religion, you name it. I mean, there's cravings to all of it. But, you know, too much of any one thing I think could be bad for you. And it's kind of a reminder of that. But I'm going to give y'all a little bit right now. Why not? You know. But, you know, still check out the song. Check it out, man. Just see what you think. But I'm going to spit a little something. Here you go. It's all the craving. You know the small feeling that started back when you got a taste of something you never had, then it happened. Satisfied for now, but in time you come back to get more of what you think you need, but that's the trap. Meet up with local friends, show love and give dap. Stay strapped with Mrs. Jones in case a brother react. Or grind with the time and put GSP on the map, wearing all black with King written on my crown cap. Anyway, that was just a little bit of it. But y'all check that song out, Craven. Like I said, it's going to be on Indie Network Station. Their very next show coming out, which I'm excited about. It's definitely an honor to be a feature on them, on their radio platform. They have a huge following, so this song will get massive exposure. And like I said, I'll be sending out some teaser videos up until the time, and then once I get the links and everything to the shows, I'll share those links. And if you're able to listen live, that'd be great. If not, like I said, this show will be up forever, so you can always go back and check it out. But that's what's happening with me in music. I haven't been really in the studio. I will say I've written a lot of new material. I do have like maybe 2 songs or so that I'm sitting on, but I'm not ready to release them yet, so I'm not going to. Anyway, a lot of stuff that, like I said, upcoming that I'm working on, and I will be getting in the studio soon, hopefully. And hopefully some more collaborations with some guys that I've been looking forward to getting in touch with. So anyway, moving forward. Ancestry DNA. So, I'm going to get into this a little bit, then we'll take a break. But this is, for me, in a way, like a touchy thing. It's one thing that, like, I've been wanting to kind of get more information about, but it hasn't come easy, you know. You think, oh, well, you know, someone has to know your dad to at least tell you a little bit of something. You're right. Some of my family has told me a little bit about my dad, but it's not enough. And, you know, I've now more than ever had a strong desire to reach out to him. But I've always been just curious as to who the man was, you know, what type of person he is, maybe some of his childhood backgrounds and how he is, and just want to really get anything that he might want to share from that aspect. In addition, I would love to know the man that he is today, how old he is, you know, what's he into, what, you know, does he have another family? Do I have other siblings? There's a lot of questions out there that I just don't have answers to. And I'm not okay with not having those answers.
Are you an artist looking to get your song played around the world? Freedom K Radio is the place for you. For more details, just call 704-345-0324 or email us at 1tccshow@gmail.com. Let your music echo far and wide on freedomkradio.net.
And it's like, if you're in that boat, man, don't let nobody make you feel like it's wrong for you to find that information out. It's, you know, it's your right, I think. So I'm go as far as I can with this. Now, you know, most people say, well, are you going to try to create a relationship? I don't know. I would like to have a relationship with my dad, but I don't, you know, from one grown man to another, I can't force you to be in my life. But I, you know, at least want to have a conversation with you, if nothing else. And I want to be able to I wanted to be able to, you know, let him see his son kind of how I am and where I am in this walk of life. But just to try to get better understanding as far as that goes. And so, in hopes to do this and find him, I'm hoping to find a peaceful individual who's willing to share that information with me, because there's no guarantees that he'll even say anything. I've gotten stories about my father that he, in certain, situations and conversations, well, he'll just sit and stare at you. Is that the type of person I'm going to get? I have no idea. And if so, I've got something to say to that too. But I won't get into that on this show. I will say that I am a little bit nervous as to what the results will say. And excited. I want to know, definitely. I feel like there's some Asian man in me, or like some Italian, Middle Eastern or something, So I'm curious about the percentages on that. But yeah, I know that like life has changed for all of us. Let's just be honest, and it's continuing to change. And I want to paint the picture that a lot of people have lost their lives in the last 2 years, 3 years, and that doesn't really sit on a lot of people, maybe because it's like, well, I don't know them, or this happened in other countries, this, that, and the third. But a lot of this stuff is filtering into our country. Whether we see that or we feel that or believe that or whatever, man. But we don't know that our tomorrow's promised, and so I want to be able to at least say that I made the effort in trying to find my father before it was too late. But my hopes is that I do this test, I get the information, and that I'm able to find some sort of photograph of him, whether it be through social media, Google, or Google searches or something, and be able to compare that picture and name with my family. Just trying to get acknowledgement, and then at that point, if I can have contact information or find contact information based off that, then I would reach out and try to establish that connection, in hopes that I can make plans and reservations to maybe go out and see him face to face. I have saved a little bit of money to be able to do this, to take off work and be able to go and make that possible. And I've received a lot of support. People say, man, I'll be there if you need me there, and whatever the case may be. And I'm grateful for all of that. So that's my hope. And then after that conversation, if nothing else, I hope it goes well. I hope there's no issues, and hoping that we can, continue to have this relationship, whether it be over the phone or, anything. That would be a great outcome. I'm not looking for him, to try to, get any type of monetary gain. I'm not, trying to infiltrate his life if that's not what he wants. And, I just want some more understanding. I have spoken to a family friend that actually went through the same thing, and he's a brother of 3. And I'll mention his name. His name's Anthony. I won't give his last name. But he speaking to him at a wedding one time, man, and talking about his situation and how the other 2 brothers disliked the dad so much, but he had a desire to find his father, and he actually did. And not too long after he passed, but he said he was so grateful and so thankful that he had got the opportunity and reached out and actually took the time to reach out and find him and then meet him, at least for the first time, if not the last time, And so that was a special moment, and he said, definitely encouraged me to do the same if that's how I'm feeling, and I am feeling that way. And just grateful for that support and the hug, and just all that, man, that comes with from that conversation and listening to it. But I will say that I have listened to some stories on YouTube about people who have done Ancestry.com, and there's some good stuff that have come from it. People who have actually found their family, reunited with them, found out they had cousins, brothers, sisters, and now they're just one big family, and they're meeting new people, and it's like it's all their family, and it's special to them because it's like maybe they felt some way that like their family was small, but realizing you had so much more, it brought about a sense of a new life, if you will, to them. And so I thought that was special. In addition, though, I've heard some crazy horror stories and I will say the stories isn't from Ancestry itself, so I don't want to paint a picture that the company issuing these kits is the bad. I'm saying the encounter and news of what they found out from the results is the horror story. And I'm gonna share this one with y'all. I'm gonna share this one with you, but I'm gonna take a break before we go into it and let you guys hear one of my tracks. So this track here, like I said, I was gonna share from one of my EPs that just was released, and it's one that was most popular. It got 23,000 streams in the first 5 days. A lot of good feedback from it. People love it, and it was a freestyle. So I love the vibe. I love the feel. Here's Lady by KDS.
is Raven, and you're listening to the Coco Show podcast on freedomkradio.net.
Boost Mobile's new upgraded network has a stronger signal and faster speeds. It's not just fast, it's super fast.
We like it, but how can we say it's more than super fast?
Boost Mobile's upgraded network, it's fast.
Curious, how do you spell EU?
Get Boost Mobile Shrink It Plan and watch your bill shrink to $35 per month after just 6 on-time payments. Plus, get a free Samsung Galaxy A11 when you switch, all on our new upgraded network.
And we're back. We are back from the commercial break. Man, I hope y'all enjoyed that song, man. I had a lot of fun making it, man. I said, lady. Yeah, that track was more of a freestyle, man. I just wanted to try something new and just have fun on some music, man. But I love the outcome. Like I said, they got a lot of positive response. I hope you enjoyed it. You can check that track out on every platform that's digital, from Apple to Spotify, Google, Amazon, however you get your music, YouTube, you name it, it's there. You can find it. And then, again, I just want to shout out my girl Leah and Connor, man, like I said, for being, the album art on it. So yeah, there's that. So now for our horror story. I promise you a horror story that I heard and listened to that this person shared. So I won't give names or anything, but all right. So there was this individual who ordered one of these Ancestry DNA kits online. Excuse me, and they actually wanted to find their father as well. So at the time, before doing this kit, this girl had what she known to be her mother, and she had her father, right? Before doing this kit, she had her mother and she had her father, right? Okay. She wanted to do this kit because she felt like that there was some sort of difference in between like her and some of her family. So she wanted to get more understanding of that, looking more at this kit as a way to find out more of like what her descendants and her family came from, thinking and going that route and trying to find information that way, right? So in Ancestry, when you do these kits, I will say that it actually shows up first cousins, second cousins. It also shows like birth parents, and it supposed to give you the name first. I think it's first and last name of your birth parents and who actually signed that doc. So they get all that information and they give that to you. So this individual did her test, sent it in, didn't know what to expect. And just let you know, it takes about 6 to 8 weeks to get your results back. But it all comes back to your phone, if I'm not mistaken. And it's all digital, so you can print them out if you want. But it gives you everything that you are looking for in your account, if you will. Well, it turns out that it popped up her mom's name, right, as a biological parent, which she knew. But then another guy's name popped up under her father's spot. That was not the father that she known to be her dad. Get what I'm saying? So she already had a dad, or who she thought was her dad, but the name that came up on this Ancestry kit had another name saying it was her biological father. In the percentages of her nationality, it was saying this girl was more Egyptian. And that didn't make any sense to her either. But then she started showing that some of the cousins and everything, when she started looking into it, that a lot of them were Egyptian. Right? And she didn't even think she was Egyptian. So it turns out she looks into this information, finds out the guy on the paper is her biological father. So when she questioned her parents about the results in this test, here's where it's deep, yo. This girl finds out that her parents had an affair, right? Said that the dad was coming around messing with the mom. They had this kid, which was her, and her dad had an entire family of his own. So he was coming by, sleeping around, going back home to his own family. And they conceived. And the mom never told her anything about it. And this whole time, she said, this guy who I thought was my father isn't my father. And by the way, that guy was mistreating her. And I won't say in what way. I'll just say he was mistreating her and wasn't very kind to her. So you can imagine how she felt this whole time this dude felt like he had the authority to say and do what he did because of his status, and that's not who he is. He's just a guy. So she was brokenhearted from that, first and foremost. Goes out, finds her family, finds the dad, finds out that she's mainly Egyptian and has a whole lot of family from aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers that she knows nothing about. And yeah, and they all, I mean, it's a culture she doesn't even know. And so, like, it's a whole nother language in that, you know what I'm saying? And get to know all these people and trying to forgive all this other, it's like, it's a lot. And so these kids are really, you know, when I heard that story, I said, man, that's messed up. But like, wow, this kid gave you that much information to where it told you all that. And oh my God, like your whole world has changed from those results. It's crazy. I'm not necessarily expecting any of that, okay? I didn't get all the information either. I wonder why, but I don't think it's nothing like to that extent. But what do I know? What do I know? I might be that girl just saying something don't sit right. I could be. I don't know. But I tell you what, I'm gonna do this kit, like I said, onto the show, and once I get my results back, I'll share them with you. I won't give names or anything, but I'll share them with you and let you know kind of my next steps if I'm gonna move forward with what I said I was gonna do. Yeah. So that was a horror story, man. Leave your comments, man. Like I said, on our IG, man, or you can email us at 1tccshow@gmail.com. Let us know what you think about that, man. Like, what would you do if you was that girl? You know what I'm saying? Like, whose parents told them one thing and this kid told you another. And it was that the father side, the whole family was a whole other culture. And this guy who's been just mean to you this whole time in so many different ways isn't even your dad. Like, what would you do? What would you do? At the very least, I know I'd have some choice words, if not some hands. Anyway. So yeah, I'm about to get into this kit, and once I start doing this, like I said, I don't really know what's inside of it. It's a small box, but I'm also gonna do a little video, so I might repeat some stuff, but mainly it's about this show. So I may do like a voiceover on the actual video that I do, just so people can see and kind of go through that. But anyway, we're gonna get into this. It's gonna be some spots of quiet, but we got about 15 minutes to kind of get through this real quick. I'm gonna try to read as much as possible, and like I said, I'm gonna take this test with you guys listening, and hopefully go through some of the directions so you can have a better understanding as far as what the kit may ask you to do. Once I finish tomorrow, I'll go and send it off wherever I need to, and we'll go from there. So let me get this camera set up real quick, and while I do so, I'll tell you that we're actually planning to do a show with another podcaster. He is host of the VMO radio show. I believe it's based out of Charlotte. Don't quote me on that. I think it's Charlotte. VMO radio. But they have a nice show, man, that they do, and you can listen to it on Spotify. Check them out. Mr. Calhoun is in charge of that show. But we're hoping to link up with him, and he wants to have us on his show, and maybe we can collab and do some work together. He's also a TikTok sensation. Numbers are off the charts and doing extremely well, so we're looking forward with that. Just a little jewel to drop with you. But we got so much stuff going on. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to say everything. I want everything to kind of be released in this time. But it's some cool things about to happen, which I'm excited about. And I'm hoping to share it all with you guys. So, yeah. Stay tuned for that, But we're going to get this started. Because a brother is tired. You feel me? And I don't want to be up all night. I can tell you that. So we're going to do this. and get this all set up here. Bam, here we go. So, alright, so we got the Ancestry Kit. Just a little small box here, man. Right? Oh, I almost dropped it. This box, I think, if I'm not mistaken, original price is $99. Like I said, I think they're on sale right now, so you can get this currently for, what did I say, $59.99? So maybe like 62 and change. I don't know, but it ain't that bad. So anyway, I'm gonna open up this thing and find out what's inside. Drum roll, please. All right. Let's see. All right, it slides out to the side here. Y'all see that? Hold on. Woo! Nervous now. Alright, here we go. Alright, it's got like a little welcome letter here from the Ancestry family. I'll show this real quick so y'all can see that. Just real quick. You can probably pause if you want to read it. And I'll read it for the listeners. So, welcome to a whole new world of personal discoveries. You probably know some of your family history, but want to learn more from your DNA can make you a profound impact on your life and how you see yourself. Thanks for choosing us to learn more about the story of you. Oh, that was nice. You can activate your kit. Looks like on mobile phone or on your computer, so you can see that as well. Right? Bam. And yeah, looks like you get a unique activation code that you can use and write down your name and everything. So inside of that is the instructions on what you need to do. Okay, instructions. I'm gonna try to read. I don't know how to read, y'all. I'm still learning. Alright, so step 1 is supposed to activate your kit, right? Like I said, you did it on your phone or on your computer. Step number 2, it says, ooh, hold on. Can't do this right now. It says, warning, do not eat, drink, smoke, or chew gum for 30 minutes before giving your saliva sample. Did not know that. I've been drinking. I ain't smoked, but I've been drinking. I had 3 beers. I had some soda. I had some pizza and some chicken wings. Woo! Well, I can't do it now, but I will read. I will continue to read. I can give you all that. Step 2. Spit in the tube. So they give you this little tube. I'm not going to pull any of this out yet, I guess. But anyway, they give you a tube that you have to spit in. It says fill tube with saliva to the back wavy line, which is marked on the actual tube. You fill the tube until your saliva is or at the above wavy line. It's easy, less than a quarter of a tablespoon. Do not overfill. Step 3. You are to release and shake. There's a valve that you pour into that and you release it and you shake it. Replace the funnel with the cap. Remove the funnel from the tube. Screw to enclose cap tightly to release the solution that will stabilize the DNA in your saliva. Once you do that, you tighten to release that. You will know if this works because the blue solution from the cap will be completely empty. You are supposed to wait 5 seconds. Shake this tube at least 5 seconds, and that will ensure to make sure it just stabilize. Same old thing. And then step 4, you mail your sample. So you place that tube in the collection bag. You mail that sample off. Like I said, it takes about 6 to 8 weeks to get your results back, which is that finger tapping moment, you know. Yeah. So all of these results, like I said, they come on to your account that you set up with Ancestry.com. So you can always go back and look at that. I'll just kind of show you some of the contents in the bag here, right? Exhibit A. We have the kit here with the tube and vial that'll be in the box. Spit goes in the tube. The blue goes in to stabilize your saliva, aka DNA. And then they give you this little box, first class packaging, and this is what you're mailing off your sample in, right? And that is essentially your kit. So I thought I was gonna have to pay for actually to mail it, but I guess not. And there's nothing in the box, so it's just an empty box. Okay. But I'm gonna have to wait to actually do it. I hate that. Oh, now I'm gonna eat some more pizza. At almost 4 a.m. Jesus. Anyway. Yeah, so that's that kit, man. I guess I'll sleep my meal off, right? I'll do that first. And then, I'll wake up and I'll do it first thing. That's what I'll do. That's the plan. I mean, at least you got to see the contents. At least you got to hear it on the station here, and y'all can check this out. And then once I finish it, and maybe I'll just do a little video in the morning. I can do that, right? Do a little video in the morning, then we can still see me do it. I'll share the link on the podcast, and then when I get the results, I'll let you guys know. How about that? That works. Solution. Anywho, I don't know. I got a little jittery like opening that box, man. I felt something inside. It was like, oh shit. Like the results were inside or something, Wow, maybe, I don't know. Pray for me, man. I need answers though, and I'm gonna get them this year. So this is gonna be exciting. Like I said, I think this would be real cool just to share with you guys, and just somebody might can relate, man. If you're looking for your dad, man, I feel like it's your right to know what you don't know, so reach out and look into that, man. If you like any of this podcast and you are intrigued by Ancestry, I just just look it up, man. Look it up, see what your options are. There are options and packages. And then there's videos on YouTube. That's what I did. I looked at YouTube, some video of people who've already done it, and just try to get a better understanding of it. And here we are. So I definitely, if you want to know, definitely, you're not getting this from your family, like, look into it, man. I mean, it's like I said, it's your right to do so, and I'm hoping for a positive outcome from this. We'll see, man. But that's the show for now. I feel like I've talked enough. It's almost 40 minutes in. So we got a lot of episodes to record, man. I'm getting on my brother, man, because there's one I've been wanting to do called Blood at the Roots. Blood at the Roots. I cannot wait to do that episode. We've done enough research on it. My brother even bought a book. It's actually called Blood at the Roots. And this is about Oscarville, Georgia, and about that lake, and about that friend we talked about many episodes ago who drowned in that lake, and the history behind that lake. I cannot wait to talk about that lake. Anyway, look forward to that, because I'm going to make him do that, man. He tripping. But we got that, man. There's a lot of stuff that we need to talk about, though. There's a few people who want to get on the show. We got some new artists that's trying to get on the show, new podcasters. We've got new commercials to shoot starting tomorrow. So a lot to come, and more stuff. I'm not going to mention everything on this podcast, but there's a lot more to come. So stay tuned. I'm excited about it. Brother's excited about it. But my excitement looks like this. It's loads. Anyway, it's the Coco Show podcast, man, with just KDS tonight. I hope you got something from this episode, and until next time, man, y'all take care, love each other, don't hate, put your fist down, put your piece up. Wow.
So this is it for the Coco Show with me, David Strand. It's chocolate, baby.
Thank you for listening to the Coco Show. Check out other episodes on Spotify, iTunes, and Podbean. You can also listen to current episodes on freedomkradio.net. If you have a topic idea that you would like us to discuss on this platform, feel free to email us at 1tccshow@gmail.com. Again, that's 1tccshow@gmail.com. Please like and subscribe to The Coco Show and share with all your friends. Thanks again for listening.
It's all a craving, you know that small feeling that started back when you got a taste of something you never had, then it happened. Satisfied for now, but in time you come back to get more of what you think you need, but that's the trap. Meet up with local friends, show love and give daps. Stage travel, Mrs. Jones in case a brother react. War grind with the time and put GSP on the map. Wearing all black with King written on my crown cap. Shouts out to Titan, cause he's a part of that movement. Consider him a brother and a Coco crewman. Recognition is vital, so flipping pages and Bibles. Trying to be on time to my little girl's recital, cause it's not cool playing games or old fools wise up and change your walk to that Miles Monroe strut. Losing a little hair, my stomach turned to a gut. Burning all in my heart from that acid reflux, but for what? It's time for us to mention the crave addiction. Got us locked in a way just like high school detention. If your cup is filled to the brim, there's no way to get in. All the essentials to reach a max potential. The mental's probably most important, like an assortment of problems playing back to back, like old reruns of Martin. Just let go of that, because your spirit is starving. Now lay on your back, hand me a scalpel please, so we can cut it out. I'll intubate, just breathe, charge up 200 defibrillate to save your life. I do it all just for heaven's sake. Can't take no breaks because our lives at stake. Realizing that it's a contradiction. If I can't make that change, like the man in the mirror Mike Jack would sing. I remember the times I used to fight that thing. Now I surrender, number one contender. Here it is.
It's all a craving, you know that small feeling that started back when you got a taste of something you never had, then it happened.
It's all a craving. Yeah. So be patient, please. Start thinking. Why? Cause you're amazing. Yeah. You're amazing. Ralph Tiller.
She likes a bone with niggas when you not home. She's scandalous. You working hard, making way for new amateurs. While on your break, you eating on bologna sandwiches. This ain't cool. They overlook you for raises, promotions, the bullshit that's due. Make you out to be the fool, knowing they need you to keep pushing all the lies, calling it the truth. Yo, grab a Modelo, just kick it. Breathe in, breathe out, and just forget it. I know you work so hard to get with it. Bro, enjoy your brew and just kick it. Sis, grab a beer, just kick it. I know you work so hard to get with it. Breathe in, breathe out, and just forget it. But yo, enjoy your brew and just kick it. We all saying these hoes ain't loyal, but what about you? Seem to forget you ran up in the little shorty from the block around 1 or 2 with no protection because of your heart erection. Raw dog, now she pregnant, what you gon' do? Lie to the one you call your girl, telling her to abort while bringing bastard childs into this world. Still claiming you the man, but you don't understand that nobody's innocent. Some lie, some tries, nobody sticks the needle in their eye. It's all bullshit. Some of it works, yeah, but some of it hurts. And through emotion, she still calls you a jerk and used to call her a bitch. So frustrated and can't put up with this. You say forget it, then you both just split. You all alone, spending too much time in your head. You want a bone, another someone's in your bed, and here we go, right back singing the same old song. Tell me what will be the end for us? All we do is fuss. You ask
next week, I think we all just cursed. Riding on the same wave to leave us in a hearse. We need to stop that play. We need to start today and get out our way. And we can stand united. The people in the States are so divided, but in America, we can form a new alliance. Stop my enemies with one swing. A mastermind, true slayer to these kinds of things. Making all the streets safer, kids can walk and talk. Don't have to use the cops and the outline chalk. But we in the life, so many up to no good. Cruising in those box Chevys in our neighborhood. Making parents freeze up, giving me mug stares. While her daughter sits with her brother brushing his head. Still it's grind time, niggas can't find no job. So they selling them corner convenience stores get robbed. Nobody's safe when it's late. They'll take your purse, take your plate. Tell you shut up while they push their hammer in your face. Not Nick Cannon, but these brothers out here wildin', terrorizing, vandalizing all your public houses. So what you gonna do if you run? They'll shoot. Just play my theme music and I'll come home through like one hit a quitter, then a young girl screams. Heard sirens pull up the boulevard by me. Luckily I flee, jumped the fence, scraping my knee. That's the bad guy in the streets calling for free. Must have been his lady, the one that screamed real loud. Saw her running down the streets trying to dip on out. Descended from a tree, feet planted, then I smiled. Saw the fear in her face with those raised eyebrows. I said, where you think you going? This ain't over yet. Pointed at her face and said, don't disrespect. Where your boss at? You trying to act real dumb. Said that you don't know, I steady chewing a gum. You know I'm gonna find him soon, so stop playing on this issue with just end you. She said, please don't, I'll tell you where to go. He's in the tower on Bavard, go to the top floor. I left the girl headed to the tower on Bavard. The sky's golden, but it started getting kinda dark. I'm kinda tired, kinda bloody, but it doesn't matter. I gotta stop the enemy from creating disaster. This is my calling, I have to see it through. Bust through the double doors, but I don't see his crew. Thought it kinda strange, the place is left a mess. Empty bottles, broken faces on the elegant desk. Debris hits my shoulder, around the corner of death. So I take the stairs, cause I think Ellie's a trap. Get to the top floor, all I see is closed doors, but one open. I hear a sound, but no words spoken. It's a record player playing old love songs. Another empty room, every single person is gone. Reading note on a desk, heartbeat in my chest. Only wrote 4 words and it was from my ex. She said, give me your love. I'm seeing multiple perspectives. Gotta be careful with other niggas' objectives. Take your time, be careful those you select. Who you ride with before they start cutting the fat checks. You come around me, you better show some respect. Claim your life with bare hands, it's not my typical threat. See so many come and go, a life full of regrets. Habitual behavior while losing, see no bets. Calm to be down with a little bourbon and whiskey. Spend a little time with my old lady so she can frisk me. Walk in my backyard with my dog, throw her a frisbee. Wave at my little girls as they walk up to come kiss me. The sweetest things I ever known, like Lauryn Hill. So still around my circle that just don't know the deal. I'm trying to live my life and always keep it real. Prevent those flares by swallowing allergy pills. The vision don't make sense cause they can't see. A garden state boy took a chance and now will be someone that gives hope, inspiration, and the key. Start putting in the work and the rest is history. Yep, it's a new day, a new change. You just can't live it the same. The purchase of Range Roads, Ferraris all look the same. If all you have all those wheels, you keep on paying those bills. The other men kick up pills, and that's a really nice shoe. The money represents you. Yes, he works so hard, gotta respect what you do. I salute cause you in charge. I want your dreams to come true. Turn around, look at how far you came to be where you are. Now tell me what you gonna do. Check in my watch cause I'm on my grind. time they fluctuate. Some people show me love while others hate. So many claim to be real, but they're all fake. Let's raise the stakes, put it all on the table and just wait to see you win and lose it all, and we'll chalk it up to fate. Not all I gain, gotta put in a little work. Invest a couple of your years and you know it's bound to hurt it. There's no pain, there's no gain in a life you maintain. 20 years into 30, it all looks the same. Some just won't hear what I'm saying, and that's fine. Prefer to live a life where they smile in the sunshine. Trust in God cause he's always on time. But if you're looking for me, I'm always on my grind. I'm always on my grind. I'm always on my grind. But if you're looking for me, I'm always on my grind. I'm always on my grind. I'm always on my grind.
Are you an artist looking to get your song played around the world? Freedom K Radio is the place for you. For more details, just call 704-345-0324 or email us at 1tccshow@gmail.com. Let your music echo far and wide on freedomkradio.net.